Hello, this is Dr. Kenneth from KENNETHMD, my virtual clinic. Our passion here is to empower people to contribute their greatest life, work, and leadership to the world. Today's prescriptions for greatness are on the topic of effective goal setting. Imagine yourself sitting down with me in my clinic, and I pull out my prescription pad and I write 1. Set effective goals. 2. Work to achieve them. 3. Celebrate when you achieve them. And you turn around and look at me, and I could see in your eyes that you're wondering, how do I go about setting effective goals? Well, in this series of videos, I'm going to be teaching you how to set effective goals. We know that effective goals motivate and inspire us. We know that effective goals increase our success rate. They focus us and they help reduce frustration. They take us from where we are right now to where we want to be. So effective goals are crucial. Well, in this particular video today, I'm going to teach you 3 types of goals. First, outcome goals. Second, process goals. And third, performance goals. Something I want you to remember about these 3 types of goals are that each of them is a little different, and the key difference is on how much control we have over it. We have the most control over process goals and the least control over outcome goals. So let's start with outcome goals. What are outcome goals? Well, outcome goals are specific goals that declare an endpoint that we want to achieve. They are goals like, I want to lose 30 pounds, or I want to solve 15 quadratic equations. They paint a picture of an end. It is beginning with an end in mind. It is the vision of a future, a better future that you want to accomplish. But outcome goals do not, by definition, tell you how to live from where you are right now to where you want to be. They just paint a bright future. Examples of outcome goals would also be things like, in business, I want to win a certain percentage of the market share. In sports, I want to win this championship or that championship. In academics, for example, an outcome goal may be a high school student who wants to become a physician. And that for that student is 10 years down the road or more. And they have an outcome goal that they want to achieve. Something very important that I've alluded before about outcome goals is that outcome goals are largely outside of our immediate control. We can study hard to pass our exams. We could do everything that is necessary to be able to prepare us to achieve our future goal of wanting to become a physician, for example, but we don't pick ourselves into a medical school. Also, another thing that is important to note about outcome goals is that they often involve some kind of competition with other people. For example, to win a championship, not only do you have to do things that are within your control, but actually defeating the other team is not within your control. You're going to give your best, they give their best, then somebody wins. So outcome goals, again, are largely outside of our control, and we can do things to prepare ourselves to get there, but again, they're not within our control. The next type of goal is process goals. Okay, process goals are goals that basically help us be able to, on a daily basis, work towards achieving our outcome goals. Process goals are behaviors and strategies. Okay, for example, if you want to lose weight, a process goal will be goals that you set that would tell exactly what path you want to use to actually get to losing weight. Well, you're going to start eating a healthy diet. You're going to start exercising. You're going to drink lots of water. Those are the processes that you're going to take to be able to help you achieve your outcome goals. If you are a sports team, well, you're going to start engaging in specific kinds of drills. You're going to be choosing specific kinds of ways to work out, to build muscle, to increase speed. You're going to write those goals down. those are process goals. Process goals are very important because when you work on a daily basis, they're going to actually help you achieve your outcome goals. The nice thing about process goals is that process goals are all within our control. We can decide how much we work. We could decide that we're going to work out, and we do that. And that depends completely on us. We're not competing with anybody to do that. As opposed to outcome goals that I presented earlier, that you have to basically compete with other people to win the prize. The next kinds of goals are performance goals. What are performance goals? Well, performance goals are standards that you use to be able to empower you to perform your process goals. They help you be able to measure how well you're doing your process goals. In business, for example, a process goal may be going out and talking to customers and trying to make a sale. Well, performance actually measures how much conversion you are having. How are you converting people and actually making sales? You can see how much money you're producing on a daily basis from the sales you're making. That's performance. When you want to look at something like weight loss, for example, well, process goals, like I said earlier, are things like just choosing the path that you're going to use. Like you're going to work out, you're going to eat a healthy diet, you're going to drink more, you're going to rest more, but it doesn't define terms on which you're going to measure your performance of those process goals. Now, here, performance goals for that would be things like you're going to ride your bicycle 30 minutes 5 times a week. Now you can measure that. You could set, you'd be able to measure, are you actually living up? Are you performing the way you set as your goal that you're going to be performing? Those are what performance goals are. And performance goals are very crucial. Like I said earlier, you cannot achieve success if you focus only on outcome goals. And if you have process goals but no performance goals, you often don't get anywhere also. Something that I teach my patients is to take their goals and break them into short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals. Some people use words like short range, mid-range, and long-range goals, but they're the same thing. Basically, if you focus on an outcome goal, like I want to lose 60 pounds in 1 year, the temptation is that it can seem too big or too far removed from where you are today. Breaking it down into short-term goals, into mid-range goals, helps you to be able to focus yourself, motivate yourself, and actually pursue something that you can achieve right away and start celebrating those wins. And when you celebrate those wins, you build momentum that actually helps you move forward. To maximize your success, I advise the people that I coach to be able to combine these 3 goals and then work on setting short-term, mid-term, and long-term goals that would actually help take them from where they are right now to where they need to be. Research has shown when you combine outcome, process, and performance goals, you get more success. For something like weight loss that can be quite challenging to do for many people, I advise my patients, when you come up with those outcome goals, those broad goals of what you want to achieve, looking at what your weight is today and what your ideal body weight is, and saying, okay, I want to lose so much weight over this many years. Well, that's your outcome goal. That you should stop focusing on your outcome goal and focus completely on your process goals on a daily basis and your performance goals, measuring how you're performing your process goals, because those are the things that will actually ultimately help you get to success. I advise people, again, visualize. Use your imagination, use your understanding of where you are right now and the future to visualize a better future. That's your desired outcome. Then focus on your process and performance. That's your prescription for today. Now that you have your prescription for today, go out there, start taking it. The beautiful thing with my prescriptions for greatness, no side effects. Follow up with me in 1 week, and I'm going to assess and see how you're doing, and I'll give you more prescriptions for greatness. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you for coming to see me today. I'll see you next week at our follow-up.